What has been kind of this year's, past year's takeaways and trends for the fire emergency services?
Sure. So 2024 has been another exciting year for Lethbridge Fire and Emergency Services. Lethbridge Fire and Emergency Services, from a call volume perspective, we have seen a stabilization of fire calls that we respond to within our community. Our fire services continues to be busy in 2024. Our EMS call volume has stabilized and in fact decreased a little bit this year. However, the acuity of calls that we are responding to continue to be quite serious. From our 911 center or our public safety communication, their call volume also stabilizes, and we continue to dispatch for a number of communities. In fact, we dispatch for 23 fire communities in and around southern Alberta, including Lethbridge Fire and Lethbridge Police Service.
Are we seeing it? We had availability with Troy Hicks. He was at the senior center a couple of weeks ago. He said downtown has been experiencing an increase in fires. Are we seeing an increase in fires generally across the city in southern Alberta?
What we're seeing here in Lethbridge is an increase in fires, nuisance fires, fires that were started in the back alley through debris, pallets, or any debris that's been left around for individuals to start either warming fires that turn into structure fires and or nuisance fires where they're starting garbage and things like that. So what we do ask our residents of Lethbridge is to ensure that you keep your backyard, your back alley, and all your burnable, whatever that is, pallets, garbage, old couches, make sure you keep those areas clean from that sort of debris, because we are seeing an increase in trend in fires related to those types of incendiary devices that are burning.
Has it been more costly this year? Do you have any numbers maybe to back it up?
No, we're fortunate that we are stabilized from a call volume and cost perspective on our fires in 2023 as compared to 2024.
Do you see any trends between the amount of minor fire incidents to major ones that happen in the city?
Fortunately, this year, the number of serious fires we've had in 2024 has decreased from 2023, but the total number continues to stabilize.
What are some of the biggest challenges that fire and emergency is facing for the next year? Is there anything specific that, just any general challenges the next year you guys are facing?
Yeah, so in 2025, we're excited to address a number of challenges that we'll be facing. That first challenge would be recruitment of new firefighter paramedics that we can bring into our organization. With those new recruits, we can ensure that we will have an effective fire response force, and we ensure we'll have enough men and women to respond on those ambulance calls should you need help for an emergency event in your city. From there, in 2025, again, we'll be addressing the mental health and wellness of our men and women in Lethbridge Fire and Emergency Services. The job that our employees do, it is hard work. And these individuals, we need to make sure that they're healthy so that they can respond to individuals within the community. Additional challenge or pieces we'll be working towards in 2025, we will be increasing our dispatching to Blood Tribe Fire Department. So we're bringing on a new contract where we'll be dispatching to the Blood Tribe Fire Department, which is exciting. That will bring our total fire services that we dispatch up to 23 in and around central Alberta. So we're looking forward to that. From there, we will be looking at launching our TEMS team. Our TEMS team is a tactical EMS team. This team will work in conjunction with the Lethbridge Police Service, and what they'll be doing and their responsibilities is they will be responding on high acuity events with Lethbridge Police Service, their tactical team, to ensure the safety of the men and women responding and the bystander of these events. In addition to that, we'll be working on the relocation of Fire Station number 3. We will also be working on a wildland preparedness and sprinkler trailer deployment plan. This will ensure that we are better prepared for any wildfire that we may experience in and around Lethbridge. Additionally, and probably finally in 2025, we'll be working on our fire accreditation. This will ensure that our department meets and or exceeds industry standard fire services in and around North America.
The summer season, as we know in terms of rainfall, we had a very wet and moist spring, followed by a long, dry, drought out summer. Has that brought any challenges?
So as if you recall, we did have a fire ban in the River Valley pretty much all summer long. We do experience high fire hazards, grass hazards, wildland fires in and around Lethbridge. That's why we are focusing on enhancing our wildland preparedness. Should we have a wildland fire, we'll be better prepared in 2025 than we were this year.
And of course, as the city continues to grow, especially with the expansion in West Lethbridge going further out, is that bringing more, of course, you said earlier, recruitment, and as well as you're looking for a new place for fire department number 3. Are you guys looking at more outreach, maybe another department in West Lethbridge, or how does that look right now?
From a growth perspective, we're happy to announce we'll be adding 5 additional firefighters, paramedics, into our organization in the spring of 2025. This will ensure we have more depth and availability to ensure we have that effective fire response force and additional men and women to aid in EMS response within our community. In 2025, we will be focusing on more public education, events, and prevention so that we can help ensure that there are less fires in 2025 than 2024. But from a safety messaging perspective, we really want people to be mindful in their kitchens while cooking. Don't leave things on your stove unattended. We do respond to a number of fires like that. We know that candles are also a culprit of many fires. Unattended candles do cause fires. Your cat can run by, knock the candle off the cupboard into your curtains, and now we have a fire. So please don't leave your candles unattended. And then furthermore, probably make sure that your property and surrounding property is cleaned up and free of any sort of debris. That means leaf piles. That means old pallets. That means couches, garbage, anything like that that is combustible, that somebody walking by who perhaps drops their cigarette butt or whatever other device starts the fire, make sure you clean up in and around your property to reduce that chance of fires.